Alright, so tonight is Monday Night Raw, and I cannot wait for what goes down. It's going to be great. It's a major further development of what's going to happen for next year's WrestleMania. As we heard this past weekend, there was a huge rumor going around saying that there's going to be a huge storyline building up to next year's WrestleMania. We never really know what it's about. There was not much detail to it, but now I think it all makes sense as to what it's about. Many people actually believe that this was something to do with The Rock or the game Triple H, but it's pretty much all to do with Brock Lesnar and the Phenom Undertaker. Now, SummerSlam, it turned out to be a very exciting pay-per-view, throwing some surprising and really shocking results. But now these outcomes have really made the following Raw a thrilling episode for all the fans. So a major development at SummerSlam was the Phenom with the victory. He won the match, he raised his eyebrows, but the mistake committed by the bellkeeper and the match referee took away Brock Lesnar's win. So really very disappointed with the whole controversy ending. People thought that Brock Lesnar is going to conquer Taker, and I believe that he actually did, because Brock Lesnar made the Undertaker tap out, but the referee didn't see it. The timekeeper saw that, he rang the bell, but then the referee did not call for it. The match continued, and just when the referee did not see it, Taker went for the low blow, and then went for the Hell's Gate, the submission move, and then Lesnar would pass out. I just don't really understand this passing out submission thing, where if you pass out, then you just completely lose the match. I don't think that's the case. I think that back in WrestleMania 28, there was a thing where Cena put the ST off on The Rock, and The Rock also passed out, but apparently the referee had to raise The Rock's hands 3 times, and if he hits the mat, then he loses the match by submission. But that did not happen for these past few years, and I don't understand why. I don't think it's fair. I think it's wrong, but I want to hear your comments down below. So now, how will the company, react to those mistakes? How will Brock Lesnar react to his defeat? And the Beast Incarnate, he has gone wild after losing his title to Seth Rollins a few months ago. Is he going to repeat that on Raw? The question is, will Lesnar be on Raw tonight? We know that Taker is confirmed. He is scheduled for Raw tonight. But the other important development, let's move on to another match now, was the defeat of John Cena to Seth Rollins. Now, the interference of host Jon Stewart, he helped Rollins to win the match, but why did he interfere in the first place? What was the reason behind that? And has he parted with the authority? No one really knows as to what's going to happen. Big rumor going around saying that a major star is scheduled to return tonight, and he is none other than Sting. Sting did not take part at SummerSlam, but he can possibly appear on Raw tonight. The buzz, the rumor, the whole update say that he is likely to be part of the show, because this will be a surprising, package for the fans. If he does not appear, The Rock will make it to Raw. Say a lot of updates. So maybe The Rock, maybe Sting. No one really knows as to what's going to happen, but nonetheless, the presence of any of the two stars appears to be a build-up of a feud for next year's WrestleMania. So it's going to be very great for either of those superstars to come back. Maybe most likely for The Rock, because he is the people's champ, he is the great one, and people know that who he will face at next year's WrestleMania, although I want him to face Brock Lesnar. But let's move on to that. Stardust and King Barrett, they lost their match against Stephen Amell and Neville at SummerSlam. But what is next in store for Stardust? No one really knows as to what's going to happen. The question is Stephen Amell actually going to continue the feud with Stardust towards Night of Champions? We're not really sure as to what's going to happen there. But what is confirmed is Taker is on tonight. Lesnar, we don't really know. Sting, still a question mark, and most unlikely is for The Rock to come back. So I'm not really sure as to what's going to happen. The whole thing, I thought the whole point of SummerSlam to be 4 hours was for big segments to be on along the way. Nothing actually really happened except for Mick Foley, but I'm pretty disappointed with why the point for the pay-per-view to be 4 hours when nothing much happened. I was expecting Sting or Rock or Shawn Michaels or anyone like that to come back and, you know, build up the match of WrestleMania. Obviously, that did not happen. But yeah, so you pretty much got the entire updates in this video. Stay tuned for more updates. Tonight we'll be doing a live coverage again, just like SummerSlam. I do apologize with the misunderstanding of people thinking that this was some sort of live video of SummerSlam, because it is not. I mean, bear in mind, I did get a lot of dislikes and I'm not very happy with that, but the thing is, I can understand why you people think that, because you thought that it was some sort of live coverage, but it's not. It's the live review of every match that happened, and I made a video on that, on how I thought the match was. So there we go, bear in mind that. But anyway, this weekend I'll be doing the Night of Champions match cards again, so they'll be back, and I can't wait to get started on that. And I'll see you guys very soon. Tonight is Raw. Let's get excited for who is going to be appearing tonight. Your comments, your thoughts down below. Peace.